예빈 여러분들께서는 큰 박수로 맞이해 주시기 바랍니다. Also, the honor of the Republic of Korea to give his welcoming remarks.
And please welcome Consul General.
Good evening. Thank you all for joining this evening to celebrate the Korean National Day event tonight. So first of all, I recognize that the VIPs has come to tonight. We see that Georgia, you can see that. Georgia State Senator and co-chair of Korean caucus, the Senate caucus, Michael Rhett, thank you for coming, and Brooklyn City Mayor John Park, and other political leaders, and Georgia State government officials and counties and the cities officials. And I see that the Consul General from Netherlands and Nigeria, and I miss someone else. And I see that Director of Taiwanese Economic and Cultural Office and other department force, and Sonny Park, President of American Korean Friendship Society, and Mr. Lee Hong-gi and Lee Kyung-sun from Korean Association Board. And I see that Kim In-pan, the chairman of the president of Korea, Southeast U.S. Korean American Association, and too many VIPs tonight show, and other business leaders. And I think that the Chairman Norman Broad is really to us, and I miss someone to recognize and distinguished guests and ladies and gentlemen. This year, Korea commemorate 4,356th National Day event. Actually, the first Korean state was founded almost 5,000 years ago. So the Koreans' rich history spans about 5 millennia. Very long history for Korea. As you see this post this year, and Korea promoted Visit Korea years. So Korean government promote a lot and planned a variety of events featuring K-pop and K-food and esports and Korean cultural heritage. So I was told from Korean Culture and Tourism Ministry and Korean Tourism Office, they will organize a big event, cultural and tourism here at the Pond City Market, starting from tomorrow and over the 2 days, mean that this weekend. And some of you know that this year also Korean community held 2 Korean festivals. One was already held in North Cross, was successful, and the other one will be held in Lawrenceville this weekend. I hope that guests here will they have a chance to attend that Korean tourism event at the Ponce Market, and that the Korean festival will be held this weekend at Rhett. Our national day, we focused more on economic because that our Korean business investment here, economic business investment in Atlanta was very large last year, so we especially celebrated our economic relation between the U.S. and Korea on the investment and trade. And as you know, that actually this month, Korean big auto company Hyundai they started to produce that electric vehicle, Ioniq 5, and other Korean companies they recently started a new business in the United States. So we know that for the last 3 years, Korean companies investment to the United States over the $100 billion, and from next year, our investment would be that very concrete, and we make some result. And right now, at the plant of Hyundai Auto Company, they started a new EV vehicle production. Distinguished guests, last year we celebrated the 70th anniversary of the Korea-US alliance. The both countries have advanced the alliance in all the areas of military and security and economy, science and culture. Most remarkable achievement in our alliance, I guess, have been attained in people-to-people and cultural relations. So this year, our National Day more focus on the cultural things and people-to-people exchanges. Now you know that K-pop and K-drama and K-film are popular in the United States, and both countries share the global values of democracy and freedom and human rights. Based on these cultural bonds and the sacrifices of American soldiers during the Korean War, Koreans and Americans have built the strongest friendship. Physical distance between the two countries also has been narrowed, especially between Seoul and Atlanta. Now, Sonny told to the other guests tonight, now every day, 3 direct flights operate between the Seoul and Atlanta, so easy to visit Seoul and Atlanta from both sides. Very good moment to promote cultural exchanges and tourism. I guess that when I was in Atlanta 4 years back, there were no direct flight, but Sonny told me that 25 years ago, we started direct flight 6 times a week, right now 6 times a day. So huge advancement between the two cities, Seoul and Atlanta. That's why that I guess that the Korean tourism organization, they hold a good event for tourism and culture in the Ponce Market in this weekend. And I also invite you to, also Korean community also prepare one more Korean festival in Rhett. So remember that. I hope that you enjoy that festival also. Finally, I hope that you guys all enjoy tonight with some of Korean foods and cuisines, and the Korean consulate remains committed to fostering the cultural relations and people-to-people exchange between the Korea and US. Thank you.
It is a true honor to be here with you tonight to celebrate Korean National Day. I want to extend my deepest gratitude to the Korean Consulate General for hosting this event at the rooftop on Pond City Market. Korean National Day is a time of great significance, not just for the Republic of Korea, but for everyone who recognizes the incredible journey of the Korean people. As we gather here tonight, we are reminded of Korea's rich and storied history. It is a history filled with perseverance and hope, values that have helped to strengthen Korea's place on the world stage. We also come together this evening to celebrate the enduring relationship between Korea and the United States. For decades, our two countries have stood together as allies, linked by shared values of democracy, economic cooperation, and collective desire for peace and stability in an ever-changing world. Here in Georgia, we are privileged to be home to a dynamic and vibrant Korean-American community. The contributions of the Korean Georgians have enriched our state in many ways. I, as chairman, I lost my place. But I, as chairman of the Korean Friendship Caucus in the Georgia legislature, understand the importance of our relationship and how we can work together to enrich the state of Georgia. Here in Georgia, Korean companies like Kia and Hyundai have made significant investments in our state, employing thousands of Georgians and shaping a bright future for our workforce. Beyond business, Korean traditions like festival, Chuseok, have become an integral part of our communities. These cultural exchanges are invaluable in helping us to understand and appreciate one another more deeply. As we look to the future, I am confident that the ties between our two nations will continue to grow stronger, whether through collaboration on emerging technologies, trade agreements, or cultural diplomacy. We have endless opportunities to work together and build on the success we've already achieved. At a time when the world is more interconnected than ever, our friendship with Korea remains an example of how international partnerships can foster peace, prosperity, and progress. So once again, thank you for having me here tonight. I'm incredibly honored to stand with you on this special occasion and to celebrate the friendship and deep bonds between Korea and the United States. Let us continue to cherish and strengthen this important relationship as we move forward to the future full of promise. Happy Korean National Day, and thank you very much.
Invite Mr. John Park, Mayor of the City of Brookhaven. Please join me in welcoming Mayor Park.
Thank you. I came here to the States when I was 6, so my Korean is limited, so I'll go ahead and, for the benefit of our guests, say this a little bit in English. I had the pleasure of visiting Korea earlier back in August, and one thing that kind of struck me is every time I go to Korea, it's a different place. There's something new, there are new trends, there's new technologies. Korea is leading the world in innovation, in green spaces and connectivity. And actually, I took lessons from seeing all the innovations in Korea for what we want to build in Brookhaven. And one thing that is a contrast is despite the new and exciting things and new technology and new ways of doing things that we have in Korea, we're still an ancient culture. Or a culture that has stood the test of time, that despite our adversity, we've come through and become stronger every time. And that's what I remember, and that's what has made, come together into the tapestry of America, is to have the fabric of Koreans and Japanese and Chinese, Dutch, English, Swiss, all the people coming together to form this one great nation. And I can say that I'm a proud American, but I'm also a proud person of Korean descent. And I think about every time I go back, it's a different place, but also it's the same people, the same friendly people. And I think about the pride that we have for our accomplishments, not only in K-pop and K-culture, but remembering the 1992 Olympics, the Olympic marathon, who won for the first time under our flag. And then in 2002, I had the pleasure of visiting Korea with the actually former Mayor Brooklyn, and watch the people come together and really bring forth and was to show to the world what we could accomplish. And so I congratulate this event, and I congratulate our relationship that we have with the United States of America, and thank you very much.
Thank you. 끝으로 한미우호협회 박선균 회장님께서 축사를 해주시겠습니다.
Finally, I'm pleased to invite Mr. Sonny Park, President of the American Korean Friendship Society. Please give a warm welcome to President Park.
Hopefully the microphone works for me. Good evening. It's such an honor to take a part of this incredible ceremony of a 개천절, which is the opening the sky day for Korean word, the direct translation of it. So we were told. I'm a die-hard fan of Falcons fan, but I love the Chicago Bears as well. The reason I like the Chicago Bears is because I was told when I was young, all the way from elementary school all the way to middle school, and I was told we are ancestry of a bear. So I've been looking at if I had a tail or something, you know. So I was worshiping the bears like this. You see it? The Tangun, the supreme king, actually, the founder of Korea, came with it. And then that is 4,357 years ago. That's how long the Korean history going back. Actually, that was a BC 2333, way before we know anything else. So these days, I've been thinking how to answer the questions I often asked by so many people. How the Korea, such a small country, smaller than Georgia, actually have over 50 million people from the bottom of the world ranking. Second poorest country in the world only 50 years ago, become top 10 economy. What you see is just outside, but what you don't see is the inside of a Korean people. So what is the reason for that country? That's hard work, of course. Hard work is like a salt, the ingredient of any success. However, I've been thinking the thought we had Tangun, the founder king, taught us 홍익 인간. This is something you can take home with you. 홍익 인간 is Korean, but I'd like to ask you to repeat after me. 홍익 인간. 홍익 인간 really means to broadly benefit the human world. I translate my way, it's pretty much the same as the Rotary International slogan, self above self. That's a basic of a thought. I was taught by my parents, my teachers that were very young, and then we grew up, think of others, and then help others. and work together. That is the basic education I was taking, and most of the Koreans were taking at home and the school, classrooms. So I think there's a very simple but very, very effective energy at the education, the teaching, that self-others work with the others and help others to be successful. That is what we have done whole time. So I'm going to test everybody. The 홍익인간 is something you want to remember when you go back home. So the next time, next year, October, when you come back, I may want to take a test. And if I get another opportunity to take this honor to speak. By the way, thanks so much, Council General, for the honor. And thank you very much for Senator Rhett for taking part of this program. And also he create, it's the first time ever in the state of Georgia Senate that American Korean Friendship Caucus. He was a brainchild. He created that just to enhance the relationship between the two countries the way before the Korean economy is prosperous. So this is what I'm thinking what I want to share with you, 홍익인간, and then celebrating the hairs of ancestry, the bear, and also I brought another picture. This is Dangun, the great king, the founder king. I think there's an iPhone camera or something. Somebody took the picture 4,300 years ago. Something else I want to share. The Koreans are unique. You may think I'm biased. Of course I'm biased as a Korean ancestry. You all know that Korea is surrounded by the 4 different superpowers. Those guys, Chinese, Mongolians, Japanese, Russian, they've been invading that small country, the peninsula, because it's geographically very important. And beating us all the time. One of these guys always beat us. I have read the history. Korea, the peninsula was invaded by neighboring countries 970 times. And the Koreans are very proud. Koreans never invade anyone. And I was thinking, when I heard it the first time, I was stupid or what? You know? But this is the thing I learned, and this is what I want to share with you. Koreans are smart enough to lose some battles, but Koreans so far I know never lost any war, still going strong. So I would say 개천절 Korean Foundation Day, congratulations, and then we should go home with some Korean pride and Korean energy from this event. Thank you so much.